5PB のファイラジ。みんなこんにちは。この番組は僕 5PB がリーンボックスのスタジオから次元を超えてお届けするまさに超次元のラジオ番組なんだ。そういうわけでゲーム業界のみんなも次元の向こうのみんなも最後まで一緒に楽しんじゃおう。まずは伝言お便りコーナーから。このコーナーはリスナーから電波を通して誰かに伝えたいことを募集し、僕が代わりに読んで相手に伝えるコーナーなんだ。伝える内容は日常報告でも大切な人へのありがとうや告白でも何でも OK。 伝えたい相手はラジオを聞いているリスナーでもいいし、パーソナリティの僕でも誰でも OK だよ。じゃあ早速番組に送られてきたハガキを読んでいくね。プラネティウンのペンネームスライヌ大好きさんからのハガキだよ。 5PB ちゃんこんばんは。突然ですが 5PB ちゃんはスライヌって知っていますか？うん、知ってるよ。犬の耳が生えた可愛いモンスターだよね。涼しげな水色に黒く濁りを知らないかのような綺麗でつぶらな瞳、犬の尻尾まで生えて可愛いよね。もうペットにしたいくらい。とってもキュートだよね。僕もペットにしてみたいかも。そういえば犬みたいにお手とか芸をしてるの覚えてくれるのかな。誰か知っている人がいたら教えてください。これ僕も知りたいかも。知っている人はぜひ番組にお便りを送ってね。さてじゃあ次のお便りいこうかな。ペンネームイースンさんからのハガキです。5PB ちゃんこんばんは。こんばんは。いつも楽しくラジオを聞かせてもらっています。ところで 5PB ちゃんはどの女神様が好きですか？よろしければ教えてください。そうだな、みんな個性的な女神様だからな。ごめん、ちょっと一人には絞れないな。けどどの女神様も個性的だしみんな大好きだよ。何？僕宛てに電話？けど今生放送中だし。ベール様からの緊急？ちょっと待ってて。みんなお待たせ。
忍びました。戦乱神楽
好きな女神様の話だったよね。
おかえりなさいませ。おお、我ながらいい感じ。了解。トキ様に任せなさい。施しは受けませんの。無駄遣いはいけませんわ。でも少しなら。いざ天寿の定めに舞い調べ。 初姉様のためならば
よろしゅうな。
来ましたね。みのり参上。ひばり参
任せろ。
はい。
あたいの蹴り食らってみるかね。
無駄遣いはいけませんわ。でも少しなら。達成している任務がありますわ。
どの女神様も好きだけど、やっぱり一番好きなのはベル様かな。それじゃあ次のおはがきを紹介するね。ルビーのペンネームオプオプさんからの伝言はがきです。やあ 5PB ちゃん、今日はこのラジオを借りて礼を言いたい人がいるのだ。きっとラジオを聞いているであろう紫の髪の少女とその仲間たち、そう君たちだ。よくぞ私がなくした購入権利書を取り戻してくれた。褒美に我が社の超人気商品の購入権利書をあげよう。何たくさんあるからな、遠慮することはないぞ。一体何の購入権利書だったんだろう。うわ、すっごく気になる。なんだろう。次はこれにしよっと。ルビーのペンネームマンマミーヤさんからのハガキです。聞いてくれ 5PB ちゃん。あるキノコを食べたら体が2倍の大きさになったんだ。これなら弟に身長で負けることもないし、ブロックだって簡単に壊せそうだよ。もう最高にご機嫌ってやつさ。ヤッホー。身長が2倍？それってすっごく危ないキノコな気がするんだけど、そう思うのは僕だけかな。さて3通読んだところでいい時間みたいだね。初めてのリスナーの君はこのコーナー分かってくれたらどんどんおはがきくれると嬉しいなと、ちょっぴり宣伝をしたところで次のコーナーに行ってみよう。 5PB のモノマネで誰でしょう。このコーナーでは僕 5PB がお題に沿ってモノマネをするから、それをみんなで当てるクイズコーナーなんだ。それじゃあ寄せられたお便りの中からランダムで1枚選んでと。いきなりハードルが高いのが。けど選んじゃったものはしょうがないよね。それじゃあ第1問、私は誰でしょう。私の名前は 5PB。以後お見知りおきを。 どうして私にだけ妹がいないのかしら。ネプギアちゃんのような可愛い妹と一緒にお茶をしたりゲームをしたいですわ。緊張した。けどその分分かりやすかったよね、みんな。もちろん正解はベール様でした。どう？似てたかな？じゃあ続いて第2問。またまたランダムで1枚選んでこれはありなのかな。けど選んじゃったし、まあいいか。私の名前は 5PB 誰のモノマネかあなたに分かりまして？難しい。
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we'll see Brandon Ayuk always staying busy. He's your league leader in receiving yards. It's the 49ers and the Packers coming up next.
First opened in 1957. Welcome inside what's still one of the great stadiums of the NFL. Legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers. Good to be in the booth with Greg Olson. I'm Mike Tirico. Greg, this is a passing league. You know that from your days. It's evolved even more into a game in the air. And boy, do we have a couple of quarterbacks who know all about moving their team via the pass.
Yeah, I think we're going to see this ball thrown early and often throughout the game. And anyone who loves offensive football, this is certainly a treat. And you said it, Mike. This league has turned more and more with each passing season into a passing league. If you can't throw, if you can't generate points through the air and explosive plays, it is going to be very difficult to compete and win week in and week out in today's modern NFL.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here come the 49ers, and they are led by Brock Purdy. You know the story, taken last in the 2022 draft. The last two seasons, he has led the Niners deep in the playoffs, and it's his third season, Greg, as the QB for San Francisco.
A little bit of a gunslinger mentality a week ago, Mike, and while it was a fun game to watch, I think it's something he's going to have to find some balance. I mean, for better or for worse, he was throwing the ball all over the place. Sometimes it worked out. Other times, it was a complete disaster. At the end of the day, it was enough to win. But if he wants to keep stacking victories, he has to limit the amount of risky throws. At some point, they're going to catch up to him. I can promise you this defense, they're salivating at the mere thought of him putting the ball in harm's way.
We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss. One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards. These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time, and it's going to bring up 4th down. They're indeed going for this. It's Purdy.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, That's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Purdy. Throwing the out route, and Ayuk has it. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
And another great throw right there, Mike, and when you take a look at the numbers, they certainly don't lie. He has just been flat out terrific in this first half. His ability to spread the ball around, take what the defense has given him, they've certainly had a lot of success here early on.
Purdy to Debo for a Niner first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so.
And he's going to take this all the way home. Christian McCaffrey, touchdown San Francisco. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Moody's extra point is good. And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here comes the pack, and here comes Jordan Love. 5th season quarterback, but Greg just his 2nd as a starter, waited his turn, and had a really good first year as a starter.
We have the luxury each week, Mike, of sitting down with these players and really getting a behind-the-scenes look at what makes them so good and what makes them tick. And, man, wouldn't it be nice to be able to bring the fan kind of behind the curtain and let them see for themselves what we see firsthand? And, man, it would only take a couple minutes for you to realize just what kind of leader this guy is. You would never know he threw 3 touchdowns last week.
Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
This is already a little better than the first time they had the ball, Mike. Remember, opening possession, 3 and out. Showing some signs of life here now. Nice pick up there by the back to pick up the first down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. To throw, it's Purdy. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
There's no doubting the fact, Mike, they've made a clear point in saying we need to get this guy the ball as often as possible. And so far, they've had great success when they have gotten him the ball. I think defensively at some point, you've got to find a way to get this duo out of this rhythm or they're going to be in for a long game.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass, unmask the defense, and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Well, they have not been shy about looking his way in the first half. Already 7 catches, and we've yet to hit halftime.
I guess it does.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Here's McCaffrey. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
Able to complete it to Ayuk. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out. The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike, I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. Another catch from there. Numbers starting to stack up in this one. Closing in on 100 yards, and we're still in the first half. Here's 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. And it looks like he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Yes, he does. 1st and goal coming up.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
Here's Purdy. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
So the ball's still at the 8-yard line for 2nd down and goal. Now it's McCaffrey. Oh, making defenders look silly out there on his way into the end zone. Christian McCaffrey, touchdown, 49ers. Make it 2 touchdowns in the very first quarter of play. And that rushing touchdown number 28 on the year, a remarkable number. He draws level with the Hall of Famer, LaDainian Tomlinson, for the most rushing TDs in an NFL season. On is Moody to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the 49ers will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0.
Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Packers offense ready to take over for their second possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Right side, catch made by Dobbs.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love.
Ah,
To the
shit.
left side in the hands of Watson. Down the sideline. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down.
Usually the
and
lead
goal.
team score 2 touchdowns. Yeah.
Here's Jacobs.
Get that. Oh my god.
A 2nd effort, and he is in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Brock Purdy and the NFC champs back out to begin this next drive. He's building a case for the MVP. He is the leader in the NFL in touchdown passes as we move into the back half of the season. 1st and 10. Purdy to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. 10 catches now in the game. They've gone his way early and often. That one for a 1st down. The defense just has not been able to keep him under wraps. Now 10 catches in the game. On the ground, it's McCaffrey. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
And his great first half on the ground continues, and this is one of those guys that when he gets in the groove, it seems like it's an 8-yard run, a 10-yard run, and all of a sudden a 15-yard chunk play, one after another.
Again, it's McCaffrey. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
A 1st down throw for Purdy. Looking to Samuel on the out route.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Now a 3rd and 2. They need 2. Here's Purdy. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the first half. That one picks up a 1st down. They'll run here with McCaffrey. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. To throw is Purdy. Caught. This is Ayuk. The production has been sensational early on. The last catch putting him over 100 receiving yards, and we still have another half to play. Here's 3rd and 7. Throwing is Purdy. Has his man, it's Samuel. He's going to have the first down, and that one good for 9, and the drive continues.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there that 3rd down conversion. Continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up. Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Right side, hauled in by Samuel. And he's into the end zone. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco. Greg, offensive coordinator's script the start of the game. This script has read perfectly. What a great start for this offense.
It just seems like every play this offensive coordinator dials up is perfectly timed and then perfectly executed. They've been aggressive, they've been efficient right since the start of this one. And I'll tell you what, Mike, if they continue to build on this lead here early, this is going to be a long day for this defense.
Makes the score Niners 21, Packers 7. Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
3rd and 9.
3rd down and 9.
From the gun, it's Love. He's got a man. It's Dobbs. 12 yards on that hookup. 1st down, Packers.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
They'll run with Jacobs.
Lost of 3 yards.
Planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
A 2nd down throw for Love. He finds Jaden Reed for the grab. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter.
That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Once again, it's
Nope.
Jacobs. And this time, they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss, and it's 2nd down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor. Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
3rd and long. Now Love. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he will score. Christian Watson, touchdown Packers.
Really nice job there by the receiver, understanding what to do after you secure the catch and the ability to target him in the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. If you can hit them in stride and be accurate with the ball, there is a lot of green grass to pick up yards after the catch, and he's able to take this one all the way into the end zone for 6.
1 quarter in the books. The Niners have the early advantage. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. So here's Brock Purdy and this 49ers offense heading back onto the field. And as we move into the second half of the season, he continues to put up the big numbers. Currently the NFL's leader in passing as we play here in the month of November. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. They run once more with McCaffrey. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. The connection made to Ayuk.
Let's add that to the list of great throws we've seen out of this quarterback here in the first half. We thought he might be in line to have a good game, especially against this style of defense. But let's be honest, Mike, he's been more than just good. He's been sensational.
3rd and short. Purdy. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
Here's 1st and 10. A run here with McCaffrey. And he'll maneuver his way down to the 44. Lucas Van Ness, the former first-round pick, there to make the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. Here's Purdy. Through the air, connecting with Debo. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Purdy now on 2nd down. Samuel there to make the catch. He has really thrown the ball well here in this first half. Look at the numbers. Over 200 yards passing now for the game.
First down, San Francisco.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. To throw, Purdy. Throwing the out route, and Ayuk has it. And he's in. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown, 49ers. And that touchdown is a record breaker. He has set the NFL standard, the most receiving touchdowns in a single season in NFL history. Moody now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the 49ers have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Packers offense starting to trot out for this next possession. The next drive about to get started. Before it does, I want to take a look ahead at what's coming up this week. Tonight, Sunday Night Football, Eagles and Rams. Great NFC battle at SoFi. And then tomorrow on Monday Night Football, it's the Ravens and Chargers also at SoFi Stadium. And we'll take a peek ahead now. The Thanksgiving Day tripleheader starts with Bears-Lions in Detroit, Giants-Cowboys in Arlington, and a good one to wrap up the holiday. Dolphins and Packers from Lambeau Field. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. They'll get 19 out of that play. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
That's good for a Green Bay Packer.
Love quickly out to Watson. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. 2nd down and 8. Here's Love to throw. A short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave. He'll try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. And they're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage. In motion, Reed. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Good hang time. The fair catch will be made back at their own 12. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. He is the NFL leader in rushing to this point in the season, so he's hoping to put together a solid 2nd half to try to take home the title. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Purdy. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. He has been busy. 15 catches in this game. Wow. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. A give from McCaffrey running right. And he'll work forward for a yard, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a 1st down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
They'll go back to McCaffrey on 1st down. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Now Purdy. There's that man again. Another catch.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Running left, it's McCaffrey. And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back.
Still first down.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Kittle's able to secure the catch and bring up a fresh set of downs, and he was the only tight end in the entire league last year, Mike, to go over the 1,000-yard mark, and he only did it in 65 catches. Here's a guy that is an all-pro player year in and year out, and there's not a whole lot in this game that he can't do.
Now, after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They'll try the left side with McCaffrey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
You can see the running back. He's waiting patiently for that cutback lane to open, and it just never did. Great job by the defense continuing to string that play out sideways, and they're able to take him down for a loss.
He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, 49ers.
On the give, it's McCaffrey. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. The pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
To throw is Purdy. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st, and he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Brock Purdy. Touchdown, San Francisco. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7.
Oh, shit.
Now an opening past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Packers offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. The throw on the run is complete. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. 2nd and a yard.
A lot of things happened.
In motion, Reed.
When we started, not everyone is
And they'll bring him down just shy of midfield, but that is enough.
we were not a completed team when we started the season. There were some people coming back from injuries. And when some starters got injured and the people who were recovering from injury came back, well, we're not a complete team. That's the thing.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
We've already seen these two guys connect for a touchdown in this game, and had they been on the same page there, I think they would have been able to add to that total. Unfortunately for them, just a little bit off, and it falls incomplete.
And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Niners offense and Christian McCaffrey getting set for their next possession. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big opening after big opening and big numbers in this first half. Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Xavier McKinney, the one who brings him down. They face 2nd down and 7. On the handoff, McCaffrey. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2. Here now, 3rd and 5. Throwing is Purdy. Has his man. It's Samuel. 10 catches now in the game. They've gone his way early and often. That one for a first down. Terrific day throwing the ball, and the numbers now show it. Over 300 yards passing in this one. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Purdy. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. And hold on to that football. That is a big one. It is catch number 150 on the season. Never been done before. Michael Thomas of the Saints set the prior mark in 2019. Number 150 here eclipses that. And that's the catch that puts him over the top. He has set the NFL record, the most receptions in a single season. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. They need 2. Here's Purdy. Able to complete it to Ayuk. 11 yards for number 11. And a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
To the right side, this is McCaffrey. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Back with more from Lambeau Field. After this, they'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Here's McCaffrey. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. Caught. This is Ayuk. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
He's got it at the 3. And the 49ers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. He's out of bounds at the 2. A first down on a gain of 11.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. And this is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points.
And he will score again. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers. What a half he is putting together. That's his 3rd touchdown already. So his big first half continues. 3 rushing touchdowns already. Maybe have to start looking at the record book, see if he can do it. The record in a game is 6. A record-setting TD. It's number 29 on the year, beating the Hall of Famer LaDainian Tomlinson, who had 28 in his great season of 2006. That was the record. Now there's a new man on top. Extra point up and good from Moody. And the 49ers add on 1 more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead.
Pretty much it's now or never. That's pretty much right now. We're not officially out of the playoffs, but it's very likely we're not going to make it.
Both teams ready to go once more.
Even if we make it to the playoffs, we're not even gonna go further. Injuries.
Safe kick taken at the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. They'll try to get this
after the loss with Seattle, and maybe decided, yeah, I'm not buying Niners and Lions tickets on December 30th. It showed me that, yeah, it's not our year. Hopefully next season, but I doubt it.
From the gun, it's Love. Toward the middle, that one caught by Watson. Still going. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. Here's Joseph now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Packers are able to cut into the deficit. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Niners offense. And their running back set to go once more. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet. A first down throw for Purdy. The connection made to Ayuk. Well, they continue to go his way on almost every play now. That is 20 catches in the game, one shy of the all-time record. They'll come up now for second down and 4. To throw, it's Purdy. Right side, hauled in by Samuel.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points. This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down. Back to the air is Purdy. Throwing the out route, and Ayuk has it. That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a first down. And that last catch is going to be a record setter. He is now the NFL standard bearer. He's got the most receptions by a player in a single game. And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. To throw, Purdy. That's to the right side and incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
George Kittle was the intended target that time. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. Moody's kick is good. And the Niners going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. He'll start at the 4. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll start up in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle. And it's the Seahawks who have the lead in that one. The Seahawks trying to gut this one out, as it would be a good victory for them if they could get it. From there, we'll take a trip east to check on the Bears at home at Soldier Field. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Minnesota Vikings. Sam Darnold sharp in the victory as his guys get back within a game of 500. Finally, let's get out to Southern Nevada and see what's happening with the Raiders at home in Las Vegas. As you can see, the score there, in the second quarter. The number 12 overall pick, Bo Nix, a touchdown pass. We saw the former All-Pro Christian McCaffrey up to his old tricks in that first half. He was running with a purpose as he found the end zone 3 times in that first half. And that opposing defense had better come up with a scheme for slowing him down. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Injured player on the field, and he's battled through injuries throughout his career. Christian Watson, the injured party. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On play action, Love. That complete to Jacobs. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman, sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
And he will take this all the way down to the Packers' 26-yard line. A big-time run by Jacobs. 36 yards. 1st and 10. Dobbs headed in motion. Here's Jacobs. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down.
Great job by the defense here, quickly realizing that this was going to be a draw. They're not caught off guard thinking that they're defending the pass. They're able to not only get in there for a stop, but they're able to take him down in the backfield for a loss.
And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is 3rd down.
Number 1 rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
Diamador Lenore there defensively to break that one up.
Denied.
You just can't say enough about how hard it is to play cornerback in today's modern NFL, Mike. I mean, not only are these wide receivers better than ever, but the way the rules are written, you're really out there on an island with not a lot of options. Your technique has to be perfect. Your timing has to be perfect. It's exactly what we saw here, and he makes a great play on the ball. And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Niners offense and Brock Purdy headed back on the field for their next possession. And as we take you through some of the highlights so far, you're going to see a lot of passing yards. He has carved up this defense, over 300 yards passing in the game, and has been sharp right from the start. First and 10 for Purdy. Looking to Samuel on the out route. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
On the ground, it's McCaffrey. And this will be a short pickup down to the 45. Edgerrin Cooper, the rookie, is there on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw, Purdy. That's Ayuk with it on the left side.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Open man, right side. He's got it. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Well, he had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the third, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
Now it's McCaffrey. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half, and he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision.
That is caught by the tight end, George Kittle. Touchdown, San Francisco. This great season throwing the ball continues. That last TD pass, number 40 on the year. On is Moody to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the 49ers will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He'll check this down to the running back.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
From the gun, here comes Jacobs. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. We'll try to run it here with Jacobs.
Denied.
And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. And it sets up fourth down. On comes the Packers punting team. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The 49ers offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And as we go through the highlights, no shortage of touchdowns today. 3 trips to the end zone in this one. The combination, the power, the speed, everything on display, and the defense has seen it all. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
He has been a thorn in the side of the defense all game. That last catch puts him over 200 receiving yards in this one. They'll run here with McCaffrey. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They run once more with McCaffrey. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play. Here's 3rd and 7. Purdy to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. He'll get out of bounds. A gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a first down. A run here with McCaffrey. And he brings it down to about the 28-yard line. Adrian Cooper, the rookie, is there on the tackle. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Here's Purdy. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And he'll be taken down.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with it.
And he's into the end zone yet again. Christian McCaffrey, touchdown, 49ers. That touchdown number 30 on the year, one shy of LaDainian Tomlinson's record of 31 touchdowns set back in 2006. Moody now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the 49ers are going to extend their lead.
Packers 31. Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. The Packers offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Diamador Lenore.
Oh, he got injured.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
McCaffrey now on 1st and 10. And he'll get about 5. Again, it's McCaffrey. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 3rd and 5. Throwing is Purdy. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. He'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And once again, they try the same runner. They get the same result. Back-to-back carries of no gain. Now it's third down. Love to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
This is taken at his own 30. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. 49ers offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. And he gets this up close to the 40. Andrew Cooper, the rookie, is there on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. To throw is Purdy. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Purdy. And this one complete on the sideline. Good footwork to stay in bounds, but he is just shy of the first down. And that brings up fourth down. They'll go with Purdy. Able to complete it to Ayuk. It's a gain of 10 as they get the conversion on fourth down.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on fourth down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive. This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Third and long. Here's Purdy. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch, and now fourth down. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. To throw is Love. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds. This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
On first down, it's Love. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere. From the gun, it's Love. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Packers set to kick this one away, as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. 2nd down and 8. Now Purdy. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. And with that last throw, the record comes into focus. He has gone over 500 passing yards in this game alone. A 1st down throw for Purdy. This throw left side, caught by Kittle. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
And he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter of action. Purdy now on 2nd down. Throwing the out route, Ayuk has it.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
He's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. And that's going to bring up 4th down.
And what a play by the interior of this defensive line. There was nowhere to run. He's able to get in the backfield for a big stop, and it sets up 4th down.
Only need a yard, and it's 4th down. They'll run the sneak, and he's going to have a Niners 1st down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on 4th down.
I love this call, Mike. You're basically asking yourself, can your offense beat this defense? And they know exactly what play is coming. And I'll tell you the answer, it's an emphatic yes. They run the quarterback sneak right up the gut, and they turn 4th down into a 1st.
Look at him move away from a tackler as he winds up gaining 7 yards. Nice run there.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team.
And he'll take it on in. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
The score, Niners 66, Packers 31. Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The home team's offense ready to get back at it. Things not looking good. But
See ya,
see if
Johnny.
they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. To throw is Love. Over the middle, he fits it into Dobbs. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Throwing is Love. Off-balance throw, it's complete. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. Here's Love. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away. It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
From the gun on third down, it's Love. Jaden Reed was the intended target, and it's going to lead to fourth down. And they'll try it now with Jacobs. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they get 4 on 4th and inches.
This play should always end up converting a fourth down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
When you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it.
On second down, the pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. Fred Warner, the all-pro linebacker, shooting in there to bring him down.
Just can't seem to get anything going on every ensuing snap. They just continue to go backwards and backwards and backwards. They've got to find a way on first and second down to stay ahead of the chains so third down is not so daunting.
That is into the hands of Wicks. It'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. So it's going to bring up fourth down. They'll go for it. Love. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. There's Deebo Samuel and the rest of this Niners offense set to take over again. On the handoff, McCaffrey. And that'll be a pickup of 3. 2nd and 7. Running left, it's McCaffrey. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. 22 yards, the pickup there. First down, 49ers. To the right side, this is McCaffrey. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's McCaffrey. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down. Purdy gonna give this to Garendo. They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down. Here's Purdy. That one taken in. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, 49ers. 3 touchdowns for him, numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Moody's extra point is good. And the 49ers add on to their already sizable lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Packers offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket, nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
A second down throw for Love. That's caught right side. It's the tight end Musgrave. Look at the big man go. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 85 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. On the give, it's McCaffrey. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
On second down, Purdy. Looking to Samuel on the out route. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback.
Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
Now it just seems like this offense is piling on. I mean, after a day where they have completely dominated their opponent, a lot of offense would just be content with handing this ball off but not this group. They continue to throw the ball, and they continue to get chunk plays, and they showed they're not going to slow down until that final whistle blows.
And the passing numbers just insane at this point. That last completion puts him over 600 yards for the game. Never been done in an NFL game before. Incredible milestone. That's Ayuk with it on the left side.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion. Mike, these are the spots that if I was a play caller, I think I'm calling up something down the field. You know the defense is really packed in tight, anticipating a run. Now's the time, play action and throw it over their head. They take a little bit more of a conservative approach, still get stopped for no gain, brings up 3rd and short.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Now it's McCaffrey. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. And the Niners are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And they'll run here with McCaffrey. And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up 2nd and goal. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be McCaffrey. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stop him short. No gain.
Still 2nd down.
Penalty yards marched off, and they'll try it again on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will not get to the goal line. In fact, he may have come back a little bit, and now it is 3rd and goal. They'll run. This defense standing up in the red zone. They stop him for no gain, and now it's 4th and goal.
Let's get a camera on this defensive coordinator, Mike. He's got to be fired up from what he sees from this defense. Huge stop there, no gain, forces a 4th down.
That is caught side of the end zone. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown San Francisco. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff. Purdy and the 49ers will try to get 2 more.
The 49ers will line up for the 2.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Packers 38. Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The home team's offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Back to throw is Love. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down and 20.
On play action, Love. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. Diamador Lenore there defensively to break that one up. We're about ready now for the punt. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. Fair catch here. Called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. Brock Purdy and the NFC champs back out to begin this next drive. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. Not much there, maybe a yard. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They run once more with McCaffrey. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down forthcoming. A give for McCaffrey running right. He'll take this forward maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. Now Purdy. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Love to throw. And this will be incomplete. Luke Musgrave, the tight end, was the intended target there. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Now Love. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. To throw is Love. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. And this is as good as you can possibly get. It's out of bounds, and it's marked right at the 1-yard line. Well done. The Niners offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing is Purdy. There's that man again. Another catch. And with that last catch, some rare air. 300-plus receiving yards in a single game. And the all-time record is 336, so stay tuned. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. Right side, hauled in by Samuel.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
I can't tell you, Mike, how many of these offensive skill players around the league, they look at man coverage as like a personal offense. After that last completion on the way back to the huddle, I think he had a few choice words for him. I think he said, hey, man, you can't guard me one-on-one. You better ask your coach for some help, because if he doesn't, you're going to be in for a long day.
Purdy going to put it up again. open man downfield is Kittle. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
A gain of 22 yards. And the 49er first down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. To throw once more, it's Purdy. Right back to Kittle. That's another one. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Here we go. One final play. And they are going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So that will tie the NFL record that has stood for more than 70 years. 7 touchdown passes in one game. First done by Sid Luckman with the Bears in 1943. And then Adrian Burke of the Eagles in 1954. We've waited a long time. Now they have company. So a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.
でしたら一つヒントを差し上げますわ。大きいものこそジャスティスですわよ。どうかな？わかったかな？正解はグリーンハート様でした。けどまさか連続でベール様が続くなんて思いもしなかったよ。せっかくだし他のリクエストはがきも見てみようと。で、このハガキもリクエストキャラがベール様、こっちのハガキもリクエストキャラがベール様、こっちのはグリーンハート様。しかも見事に筆跡が一緒。これってまさかってきっと思い過ごしだよね。まあこんな感じで僕がモノマネをするから真似してもらいたい人がいたら遠慮なく送ってね。とこっちのハガキも募集したところでちょうど時間みたいだね。次元の向こうのそこの君、僕のラジオは楽しんでくれたかな。また聞いてくれると嬉しいな。それじゃあみんなまた今度。グッバイ See you again。 この番組はリーンボックス協会とベール様の提供でお送りしました。5PB のファイラジ。みんなこんにちは。この番組は僕 5PB がリーンボックスのスタジオから次元を超えてお届けするまさに超次元のラジオ番組なんだ。そういうわけでゲーム業界のみんなも次元の向こうのみんなも最後まで一緒に楽しんじゃおう。まずは番組恒例お便りコーナーから。このコーナーはリスナーから電波を通して誰かに伝えたいことを募集し、僕が代わりに読んで相手に伝えるコーナーなんだ。伝える内容は日常報告でも大切な人へのありがとうや告白でも何でも OK。 伝えたい相手はラジオを聞いているリスナーでもいいし、パーソナリティの僕でも誰でも OK だよ。 じゃあ早速番組に送られてきたハガキを読んでいくね。本名 OK ガナッシュさんからのハガキです。 5BB ちゃんこんばんは、ガナッシュと申します。実は先日思い切って転職をしてみました。上司に絶望して前の職場を辞めた時は退職金で数ヶ月くらいゴロゴロするのもありだと思っていたのですが、気がついたら就職してました。新しい職場と新しい上司はいろんな意味で真っ黒ですが、真面目な性格がどうやら自分と合っているようで、早くも働きがいを感じています。いやー、労働って素晴らしいですね。仕事を終えた後にビールと一緒に聴く 5PB ちゃんの曲は最高です。ガナッシュさん、ありがとう。僕の歌が頑張って働いている人の励みになるのは嬉しいな。僕も音楽活動頑張るから、ガナッシュさんもお仕事頑張ってね。次のハガキはプラネテューヌのペンネームプラネテューヌ大好きさんからのハガキです。 5PB ちゃんこんばんは。とうとう作りましたよ、パープルハート様の抱き枕カバー。せっかくなんで 5PB ちゃんも抱き枕カバー作ってみてはどうですか？よかったら協力しますよ。てかぜひ作りましょう。抱き枕カバーか。僕個人としては枕カバーよりもっと曲を出したいな。続いての紹介はこれまたプラネテューヌのペンネームプラネ軍曹さんからのハガキです。 5PB ちゃんこんばんは。今日は 5PB ちゃんにお願いがあってハガキを出しました。それは 5PB ちゃんにゲームの違法コピーの防止を呼びかけてもらいたいからです。そういうことなら任せて。リスナーのみんな、ゲームの違法コピーは絶対ダメだから、絶対にやっちゃダメだよ。違法コピーされたゲームも絶対ダメ。僕 5PB との約束だよ。といい感じに違法コピーについて訴えかけたところでちょうど時間みたいだね。それじゃあ次のコーナーに行ってみよう。 5PB のモノマネで誰でしょう。このコーナーでは僕 5PB がお題に沿ってモノマネをするから、それをみんなで当てるクイズコーナーなんだ。それじゃあ今回も番組にたくさん寄せられたお便りの中からその前に前回みたいに全部ベール様になってないか差出人とリクエストを確認して